Embody the power.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening friends. I am Tally. This is Embody the Power. I'm going to be doing a weekly energy read. I have shuffled the cards, but remember, take what resonates, leave the rest, and life, because life's dynamic and subject to change. This is a weekly reading for the collective, so if you've clicked on, you're probably going to resonate with it. But yeah, if you think there's anything in there worth sharing, then share. Yeah, it's always good to bring certain things to people's attention. If they want it, if they're not on that path, then don't do it, you know. I would say don't chase ambulances, wait for referrals. Because then you know that person really wants to do, work, think, hear, see, smell, shit, whatever it is, about whatever it is. So let's see what's coming up now. I'm going to take a minute, okay. Okay, I'm feeling that this is for a specific individual. Grief and loss, you've had to let something go. Okay, so it's the Five of Cups, so it's emotionally like chawed you, jarred you. Let's see. Okay, I'm feeling that someone that's watching has had an actual, like a physical death, like in the family. Okay, so I'm hearing that person chose to go. And it's almost like they're going to spread their wings on the other side where they've passed and help more. Their energy's going to go. So I'm feeling that a matriarch, it was just like quite a strong feminine energy, whether they were male or female, that it was quite a strong matriarchal energy. Yeah, and I'm hearing sometimes you just got to say things when they come up, even if it feels like, oh God, that's a bit non-compassionate, or that's not a word, but I'm going to use it. I'm hearing that you're going to be okay. You already are okay, and it's like give yourself, you know, a good 3 months to allow this grief process. It's saying that you have the time, allow the process. Yeah, sometimes we can't allow the process, you know, because we've got so much on, we have to let go, we can't pick it up. But I'm hearing that you have the time, so take that time to self-care, reach out, you know that it's okay to go through whatever stages it is that you're feeling. This is specific one person I'm hearing, so this is for you, like love. And anyone else that's watching, if it's your practice, just close your eyes for a minute and just send that person love, because we all know what it's like to go through grief and loss, whether it's a person, physically, situation, whatever it is. But yeah, just sending you love. Okay, cool. We've got you. This is a community of people that are actually really caring and loving. So yeah, just know we've got you. Come here, Sonny, and share. I've got you, babe. I've got you, babe. Okay, weekly reading commencing now. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay, so there's a reshuffle. Okay, whenever I have to shuffle the cards a lot, it's because you're reshuffling. This week is about reshuffling perspectives, reshuffling ideas. There could be, I can see someone that's going through a team reshuffle. Remember, sometimes these readings will resonate with somebody that's in like a romantic relationship. Sometimes it will be with a brother. Sometimes it will be with a mother. Sometimes it will be with a situation, a house, whatever it is. And remember, if you're on the path of twin flame, once you kind of go deep in and start coming out from what is a mindfuck of a journey, you'll start realizing that you are twin flame with everyone. It's basically, in its basic terms, it is masculine, feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You could be he, she, they, you know, it doesn't, that's not the issue. The issue is the energy that you're carrying, and you will bounce off counterparts, like, you know. It's not so joyous as that sometimes, but we can make it that if we go inside and think, okay, what was the lesson I had to learn from that? I feel like swearing, okay. I just want to swear all the way through it, like, yeah, that's what it's feeling. It's just like, but everything's gonna be all right. 2 cards. Okay, cool. So the Seven of Swords. 7 of Swords, and typically that means moving into calmer waters, because they're in calmer waters, and I'm just focusing on the picture. Yeah, there's 2 people in that boat, and it's like they know where they've been. They know where they've been. They're huddled together. You know, they're huddled together for comfort. And water clear is like, and I'm looking at the water to one side and it's bleak. Yeah, it's like, you know, when you look up at the sky and it's just like white, you're like, what they put in the sky? Anyway, and then you look at the water on the other side, it's calmer. And it's almost like you're cutting through the middle ground to move forward. And this is to do with you getting on an everyday occurrence, getting your pentacles. So that's the King of Pentacles. Like, you know, I don't know, it was an advert, bring home the bacon, apologies, or faken, whatever it is you eat. Oh, they're saying, make no apologies. Make no apologies for wanting to go into a clearer, calmer mind space, calmer waters, because you're sorting out your shit, yeah? And this is the physical stuff, your health, your house, your home, you know, all the things that you can touch, you know, or have as like a physical impact on you in your life. It's that stability. And that's why I think there was a reshuffle, because you're having to... yeah, break free of situations that just don't serve you anymore. It's almost like you've been in cycles. Yeah, we're all in cycles, and I feel like the people I'm talking to know how to come out of cycles. But it's just like a cycle you're coming out of, yeah? So it's just like... you might be assessing, you know, did I step away from something too soon, too late? But it's just like, you know, I wasn't happy going around there, and it wasn't even a hamster wheel. You know, you get on like those 80s films or something. I think it was The Toy with Richard Pryor, and he's in this big massive ball, and he's like going around he's just trapped in this ball, and he's going left and right, and it's just for the amusement of others, and not really, it feels like that kind of energy. Yeah, so you've come out of it, and that's why. So it's literally your codependencies, and they could be anything that is making you feel disempowered, anything that you're relying upon that makes you feel disempowered. Okay, so I'm getting to give you an example. So I have a health condition. I've had it all my life. I'm working through it, doing the healing work, doing blah, 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 all that kind of work. But, and physical as well. But it made me very emotionally codependent, and I hadn't realised these traits. So I started doing things, doing work on myself, etc., to bring me out of that. And now it's actually softened. So instead of it being tearing my life apart, it's now manageable. Yeah, it's you can maintain it. It's not great, but I mean, we've all got something we've got to live with. You know, I've said it before. There's always something. There's always some obstacle within us. But yeah, so this is you reshuffling, calmer waters. You know where you've been. So if that was on one side, you know where you've been. You know where you're not going. Yeah. So that's flipped on its head. And I'm just getting 2 more off the top. Okay, so we got 3 more off the top. Your new world does not involve confusion, and it does not involve heartbreak. Yeah, so if you were to look at these in their positives, which I'm going to, it's like it's a new world for you. And before, you might have been, you know, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to go. That confusion energy is clearing, and so is that heartbreak energy. And remember, the heartbreak energy doesn't necessarily mean to do with someone. It could be where you were feeling out of balance, you know, overthinking something, for example, and giving too much of yourself away, overinvesting something. So it's almost like you're just shuffling so that you're balanced. You know, you can come from a perspective that is, and that's why we shuffled a lot, shifting perspective. It's coming from a place where you know something just wasn't working for you. And you're now moving into an energy where it is, and it could be with a person, a place, a situation. You know, I deal with relationships because that's what we're all in every day, whether it's with a shopkeeper, whether it's the person next door, whether it's a family member, whether it's an ex-lover, whether it's a new lover, you know, whatever it is. Relationships are what we are, what we do. It's what we do. You know, when you put on your birthday suit and came to Earth and said, hi, this lifetime I'm going to be Tally, sometimes Natalia, then it was like, well, what will your job be? It will be to interact. You know, one of the main ones. So that's why we do relationships, and that's probably why you see so many readings on relationships. And sometimes people can feel like, oh no, you know, I'm just focusing on my relationship. Well, why wouldn't you focus on your relationship? Because that's how you grow, that's how you learn about yourself, that's how you see yourself in a mirror, you know, a real life mirror that sometimes hurts, but sometimes it's wonderful. And as you're manifesting this journey, you'll be learning to take the rough with the smooth, and you know, and after the sun comes rain, and after the rain comes sun. I think that's after the sun comes rain, after the rain comes sun again. I sang that all wrong. But you get the point, yeah? Let's see if there's anything else. I'm going to send a loving energy to the person who is going through grief, okay? So just feel it. A lot of the work I do is over the phone and distant work, so I know that shit works. Okay, cool. So I think that's it. So I guess I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful afternoon, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are.